Hey y'all, Nico here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks for joining me. I'm Nico. In today's video, we're just going to be doing a yoga flow to help us with our PMS. If you experience PMS, you know all the effects it can have on your body. So it'll be a nice, easy flow just to help calm our body down when going through what we're dealing with premenstrual syndrome. So just be sure to listen to your body throughout the practice. If something doesn't feel right, if you feel lightheaded, feel free to just take a break and come down to child's pose, and let's begin. So we'll start in a table position. Coming up on hands and knees, rotate the eyes of the elbows forward. And we're just going to move into some barrel rolls. So we will circle the head and hips to the right. And as our head comes down, we want to round the spine, and as it comes up, we want to arch the spine. Inhaling as we come upward and around, and exhaling as we swoop down. You can also do cat-cow here. Let's do the same thing, moving the other way. Inhale up, exhale down. When you're ready, come back to a neutral spine. Bring the big toes together and the knees out wide as you start to shift your weight back towards your heels and extending those arms out, coming down to child's pose. Child's pose is a great pose if you're experiencing some discomfort in your lower back or in your hips. Just allow your body to melt down into your child's pose. Allow yourself to let go and release deeper. Take an inhale. Begin to shift your weight back forward and bring the knees back underneath the hips. We're going to extend the arms out, coming up on the fingertips, and then want you to just round your spine, pulling your belly button back towards your spine and shifting your weight back. This is called downward facing cat. We're getting a good stretch in the back body and in the lower back. You can shift your weight forward. Inhale, exhale, come back to downward facing cat. Let's release. Making our way back to a table position. We're gonna come to standing. So if you wanna come to standing this way, you can just tuck your toes under, lift your hips up and back, coming through down dog, and then walking your feet up behind the hands. But if that's not in your practice, however you get to a standing position is fine, as long as you get there safely. And let's lower down to a forward fold. So bring a nice deep bend into your knees and just let your body fall over those thighs. If you want to grab your elbows, you can, and rock side to side. And from here, we will step our feet out wide, wider than hips width, so about the width of your mat, and we'll begin to squat down, coming to Malasana Squat. So elbows will be inside of knees as hands are at heart center. You might be up high. You can also sit on a block here, but if it's in your practice, feel free to come down lower. Opening the hips, stretching the back. Also a good pose just to help you feel grounded. And you can stay here or you can move into Pashasana with me. So what we will do is shift our weight over to the left side and open our chest to the right, and just finding a bind around that left knee. And then maybe your gaze comes up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, come back to Malasana. And let's do that on the other side. Finding a bind around that right knee. Gaze could come up towards the ceiling. Couple more breaths. Inhale. Exhale back to center. Go ahead and plant those hands down in front of you and let those knees rest down as you come to a table pose. From here, we'll shift our weight forward, coming down to our belly. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and keep your elbows tucked in. And we're just going to lift up for cobra. Roll those shoulders back. Inhale, just lifting the chest. Exhale, melt back down towards your mat. And we'll just pulse in and out of baby cobra. Inhale back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. If you want to come up to up dog, you can do that as well. Now on your next exhale down, just stack your hands and rest your forehead down for a moment. Take an inhale. Exhale, we're going to interlace the hands behind our back and pull those fists up and away as the chest lifts off the ground. Just coming to a variation of locust pose here. If you want to lift your feet up as well, you can. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring those hands underneath those shoulders and we'll shift our weight back, coming back to child's pose. This time, bring your knees together, close together, and then we'll fall down over those knees. Our arms will rest at our sides. Just take a couple more breaths in your child's pose. Inhale. Exhale. Let's shift our weight back forward and come down to a seat. And then we'll come down to our back. Bringing those feet out in front of you and just rolling down to your back. Knees will stay bent, feet flat on the ground. Let's just move into a bridge pose. Walking those feet back until you feel your fingertips. Let that lower back be flat on the ground. And then just lift your hips. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Lower back down to your back. Take your right ankle, cross it on top of your left knee. Right foot is flexed. And then take your hands and grab behind the left thigh as you pull it in towards your chest. Now, if pulling your thigh in isn't in your practice, it's okay to just cross your ankle over your knee and stay there. Inhale. Exhale, release the left thigh. Go ahead and Keep crossing that right leg over the left leg as you let both knees fall over to the left side. And you can let your right arm cactus out to the side. So your right elbow in line with your right shoulder, and your gaze is over towards the right arm as well. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back to center. Let's cross the left ankle over the right knee and do the same thing. You may be comfortable here, or you may be able to pull your knee in towards your chest. Again, inhale. Exhale, release the right leg back down to the ground. Left leg comes over and both knees fall to the right side. Left arm comes out to the side in a cactus shape. Gaze can be over to the left. Take an inhale. Exhale, come back to center, uncross the legs. Let's let the bottom of our feet come together and just let the knees drop to the sides. You can place your hands on your belly or place one hand over your heart and the other over your belly. We'll just spend some time here in reclined bound angle pose. Now, if it starts to become too intense on your hips, feel free to walk those feet out further. Take an inhale. Exhale, hug those knees into your chest, rocking side to side. From here, feel free to move into a meditation or shavasana. I can link a couple here for you. That completes our yoga for PMS video. I'm relaxed. Hopefully it had the same effect on you. Let me know what you think of this video down in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Peace and love.